Corona, Corona, Corona. Everywhere there is a visibility of Corona. We are talking Corona, we are reading Corona, we are imagining and visualizing Corona. And it is a medical emergency that our nation and the whole world is facing at the moment. And friends, right now there is two things which are becoming very, very strongly visible. Either there is a panic or there is a humor. Both are very dangerous situation for us. Humor is making us, has a potential to make us casual about the situation that we are at, and the panic and the anxiety can further aggravate the whole situation. And both is what is the challenge that you and I need to face. Friends, everywhere everyone is trying to find some way out of this pandemic that we are facing. Medicine, a lot of research is going out, but nothing available as yet to us. There's only one thing that can save us at this point of time from this pandemic is our own behavior pattern. Our own calmness, our own self-restraint, our own behavior pattern is the only remedy, because that right now only thing is prevention, and our behavior is the key to this prevention. And that is why, as a psychologist, I urge upon all of you to look at your own behavior pattern. Panic is not going to help us in any ways. Just yesterday, we have had our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, addressing the nation, and what a beautiful message that he has shared across of social distancing. He's talked about Janta curfew. What is he talking about? He's talking about social distancing, he's talking about self-restraint, he's talking about calmness, it's talking about using rational and logic and keeping ourselves safe. And that behavior pattern is the only way to face the challenge that we are experiencing. Just few days back, we got a news of some youngster jumping from the hospital building or something in Delhi, who was suspected of corona. Friends, such panic and such anxieties are not going to help us. There are a lot of people there are people who are sneezing and coughing, and people are suddenly getting stressed and anxious. Somebody next to you is sneezing and coughing, and we are getting very anxious. If we ourselves are coughing and sneezing, so we are rushing to the hospitals, getting ourselves tested for corona. It's all panic reaction, it's all knee-jerk reaction. And trust me, these panic reaction, these knee-jerk reaction are only going to add to the problem. They are not going to be a solution. Just few days I've been noticing friends who are known to us, we are hearing about it, we are getting the WhatsApp messages that they may be a lockdown, there are a lot of anticipations taking place that there may be emergency may be imposed, there may be lockdowns, and people are rushing to malls, people are rushing to shops. I was seeing the videos of the people rushing to the mall yesterday, because everyone anticipated that something may happen today, there may be lockdown and things, food and other things may not be available. And in the process, people rushed to more crowded places, people were queuing up at places for buying products, for making payments, and making ourselves even more vulnerable to corona. Corona is a virus which is spreading through surface contact. It needs fraction of seconds where it exchanges hands. So when you rush to these crowded places and wherever people are, it is adding to our problem. And such kind of fear psychosis can only cause more problem for us. Friends, what is this panic? Why is it getting generated? There's an anxiety that we all have. There's a survival anxiety, there's an economic anxiety, there is a food crisis anxiety. Every possible thing has just one thing behind it, is anticipation. We anticipate there is going to be a bigger problem. I'm not saying that there is any harm to be cautious. Caution is very important. Self-restraint is very important, but panic is not. Anticipating the worst is not a good idea. Staying logical and staying calm is the most important thing. When when there is a battle and a war, it is the plan that helps you, not an impulsive aggression that helps us. Impulsivity can be the biggest problem for us, and that is what is happening all across. India so far has tackled this challenge so very beautifully that such a large country, such a large nation, with such a high population, still the number of cases are much lesser than what is there in many other developed countries. We are still in the stage 2 of the pandemic. But then, the only thing that can stop us from going to the stage 3 is our own behavior. Behavior of patience, behavior of calmness, behavior of caution. But then there is a challenge when I tell this to people. A lot of people are saying that it's all fine, but then being quarantined in your own house, staying back in your own house and doing nothing can become very, very challenging. Friends, convert a challenge into an opportunity. Isn't that we often go out for 15 days on holiday, leaving all the work? Isn't that we all have been traveling at different places, that किसी के घर में शादी होती है, there is a marriage at home, we take leave from office for 7 days or 10 days and we move around and we are off work. Friends, can we not just look at it from the same frame of mind? It's just that don't travel, don't go to other places, because that's going to make you even more vulnerable. What is important is stay at home, enjoy, have fun. When you go out on picnics, when you go out on your leisurely tours, you are having a moment of relaxation for yourself. Use this frame of mind and mindset to deal with the situation. Spend more time with your near and dear ones. Keep your life to basic simplicity and prevent yourself from this pandemic, which is one of the biggest challenges that we are facing. Stay calm, stay safe. This is Amitabh Mohan urging everyone to respond to the call of our Prime Minister of Janta Curfew. Move out of your house only when it is most needed, not otherwise. Today onwards, I'm going to be at work at home. My team is going to be working from home. Of course, being psychologists, we'll be available to you for counseling online, Skype, and so many other ways. You can always contact us on 9831134906, or you can write emails to us at coordinator@hlsindia.org. You can write personal email to me, am@hlsindia.org. We'll schedule our online interaction. We'll be by your side, whether it is your career, whether it is your life, whether it is the stress that you're facing at this moment. HLS India will be available and be by your side all the time. This is Amitabh Mohan once again urging you to stay calm and stay safe. Sunday, 5 o'clock, let's applaud and acknowledge all that is urged by our Prime Minister, thanking people who are standing for us. God bless, take care.